Hello doers, my name is Victoria Undu, and continuing on the power pillars series that I started on the last time. Today we're going to be talking about something interesting, and that is the power of the people. No, not PDP, power to the people kind of thing. There's a popular quote that is usually said: surround yourself with the right people, for they hold the keys to your growth and success. And that is so true. People are not just a part of our lives. They are many times the very source of our breakthroughs, the opportunities that we get, comfort, and many things, because no one achieves greatness alone. We are all shaped by the relationships that we cultivate, whether they are with mentors, friends, family, or colleagues. Now, the right people bring insights, they bring support, they bring opportunities into your life. They also serve as a mirror, reflecting your strengths, your blind spots, and your potential. You know the scripture that says, as we behold in a glass, we are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory. And why that's a highly spiritual context, I'd like to bring it home here regarding people around us. The people you surround yourself with, you most likely will operate at the frequency that they do, because as you keep beholding in interactions with them, you're being translated into the same image as them. And so if you have high achievers around you, you're being translated into a high achiever, right? By the reason of access, by the reason of communication, by the reason of proximity and relationship with them, you become like them. And so we need to understand the power of people. And when I'm talking about people, I mean the people even around you. It's about recognizing the value of those around you, understanding their role in your journey, and knowing how to lean on them when necessary. And so this pillar is more than just having an acquaintance or having a circle of acquaintance or people around you. It's about having a tribe that shapes you, a tribe that defends you, that supports you, and provides counsel for you when you're at crossroads. And I have two case studies, but I'd like to talk about one now, and that is David and Jonathan. You can see their story in, I think, 1 Samuel chapter 19. Right, and in the story of David and Jonathan, we see this deep bond between two men who were not just friends but allies, and in the truest sense of the word. Jonathan's role in David's life was not only that of a confidant but also that of a protector. When I was reading 1 Samuel 19 verse 2 to 7, King Saul sought to kill David. Jonathan acted as a shield. He warned David of his father's intention, giving him a chance to escape and survive. Now, Jonathan's defense of David reveals an essential truth that some of the people in your life, their role is to protect and support you, and many times you will not even be in the room where they are doing the defense for you. Jonathan was not a passive friend. He was actively involved in David's life. Right, and this is what we call the insider secret. When I was working at 9 to 5 Chick, some of the very senior executives, the women that were coming to talk to career professionals, they were always talking about insider secrets. As somebody that's also a career sponsor, people who are speaking for you in rooms where you are not even in. And that's what Jonathan did for David. He got an information that was going to harm David, and he took that insider secret and shared with David. That was invaluable. It was that information that helped David escape immediate danger, right? And also helped him to prepare for what lay ahead. The lesson here is very clear. A true friend is someone who steps in when you are at risk, someone who shields you when you're vulnerable. And this serves as a powerful reminder of the significance of having people who are not just present in the sense of having the tag of having people around you, but who are also actively involved in your growth and protection. Let's look at the case study too, right? Joseph and Butler. We can see this in Genesis. Joseph's story illustrates the power of people in the sense that after Joseph interpreted the butler's dream in the prison, the butler promised to remember him. I talked about this from another angle on my Instagram page, but I'm not talking about that angle right now. Let's focus on what we are here for. But as often as happens in life, the butler forgot. Because again, there was no immediate need for Joseph's skill, so he was overlooked. I mean, if Joseph had come out before, remember my first video where I talked about understanding times and seasons. This is another very important example. Please let me say it. If the butler had remembered Joseph at the time where Joseph's skill was not needed. That would have been a waste. I mean, Joseph would have gone back to his father, right? And him being the prime minister wouldn't have happened. So you see, everything had to happen at the time it was supposed to happen. Now, when Pharaoh had a dream that no one could interpret, the butler finally remembered that, oh, Joseph, this guy helped me and recommended him. This is a powerful example of sponsorship. You need sponsors even in your career, in the things that you do. People that will mention your name when you're not even in the room. Joseph's gift was not overlooked permanently because there was somebody, a right person, who was able to speak for him at the right time. Right? And so this shows that when you have the right people around you, even when you are absent, they can create opportunities for you by simply recalling your abilities when the need arises. So, one of the greatest gifts of surrounding yourself with quality people is also the counsel that they offer you. The Bible speaks so much about seeking wise counsel. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. This is a powerful reminder that the wisdom of those people around you can guide you even through your toughest decisions. But you need to now sit back and reflect. Who are the people around you? It's not about seeking advice from everyone and anyone. It's about understanding relationship buckets. There are also different categories of people in your life who will offer distinct value. There are some people who are mentors, offering wisdom and guidance. Some are friends, offering emotional support. Some are colleagues, offering expertise. Some are even bad belly people, giving you the motivation to continue. So whether negative or positive, you need to understand that there are people around you who are helping to drive your growth, but at what level? And all of these roles can actually be interchanged. So in any season of your life, you need people who will give you good counsel, but you also need to be able to discern which advice to heed based on the source. People in your life serve different roles, and wisdom comes from knowing who to turn to for what. Now, how do you build your tribe? Number one, identify your key people. Take stock of your life and write down, who are the people that add value to me? Value whether in terms of money or in advice or just being present or showing up for you in different ways. Who defends you? Who speaks up for you when you're not even present? Who offers counsel that helps you make the better decision? These people are your core tribe. Number two, this one is very important. Invest in relationship. Like any other asset, relationship require investment because you cannot leverage what you have not built. You can't be admiring other people's circle when you take your own people for granted. You see the way certain people behave and show up for themselves. Are you that person to your friend as well? You want that circle. Have you been able to build and invest in your own circle as well? You want a solid friend, or you want solid friends around you. Are you solid yourself? Do you regularly check in with those people you call your friend? Do you offer support? Do you listen actively? Do you create space for them to thrive as well? So if you want to have solid people around you, you also need to be solid. Number three, seek wise counsel. When you face decisions, whether big or small, reach out to people who have experience or wisdom in the area you're trying to navigate. Don't do life alone. Ask for insight and guidance. My church, the Covenant Nation, there is one of our mantra that is very, very important, and it says, do not do life alone. And this is one advice I like to say. Remember, we're talking about the power of people, and I made reference to the relationship between David and Jonathan and Joseph and the butler. Number four, honor them. See, you need to recognize the people that God has put in your area, or you identified, or you reached out to them yourself, whatever the case is. Even those who may not necessarily look like it, or who are not mentors, they are silently or loudly or in their own way adding to the beauty that your life is. And so you need to be able to honor them. These are the ones that remember your name when the need arises. Remember Butler. But the butler was useless to Joseph, because after Joseph helped him, just imagine now you helped somebody and you told the person, remember me, or when you get there, when you become governor, when you become president, when you become SA or minister, remember me. And they get there and they forget you. They don't even pick your call. But at the right time, when there's an opportunity, they say, I remember Eddie Diongo. He's a very good graphic designer. He's a very good this and this. And they are able to make, that recommendation. Honor people around you, even when they look like it yet or not. So right now, think about a time when someone has supported you, someone has defended you, somebody has counseled you that changed the course of your life. What did that person provide to you that made such a difference? And how can you also offer that kind of support to others in your life as well? Because you need to be unto others what you want people to be. And so we're going to take this affirmation now together. I am surrounded by good people. I am surrounded by the right people. I value and nurture my relationships, knowing that the right people at the right time will open doors for me. I am grateful for the people I have in my circle, and I am going to build a relationship with them. And so I'm going to end with this. The people around you are the quiet co-builders of your future. And so build your circle wisely, and they will shape the entirety of your destiny. Do enjoy a great time. Until next time, please do well to subscribe and like this video. Bye for now.